Y'all come on in, my kings and queens, my beautiful royal angels, my gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. Y'all come on in, baby. Hit the like and the share button and run that stream up. Y'all already know how I like it. We almost through the week, y'all. We almost there. Come on in, come on in. Hey, Tabora, come on in, my beautiful, beautiful royals. Come on in. I should be going live on both platforms, but my computer about to go dead, so I'm not doing it. I just have to transfer it over. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all know how we do late night talks. I'm not going to keep y'all long because I'm trying to finish my hair, and it is giving me a rough time, y'all. Yeah, it's giving me a rough time. Well, y'all can see I ain't bald headed by a long shot, okay? That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Y'all run that stream up with my likes, my hearts, my thumbs up. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Make sure y'all please hit the like, the share button, and please comment. Talk to me, because I definitely talk back. I just wanted to hop on here because I promised y'all I was going to come back earlier, but I got really, really busy. I was going to have a special guest, but like I said, I got busy. I've been taking care of I got some nice projects going on, and my hair been taken up all day long, okay? All day long. Hey, Miss Val, how you doing, sweet love? And y'all, so y'all know my hair is natural, okay? And I usually will wear a quick weave, a wig or something. But y'all, I told y'all I've been thinking about cutting this mess off. Y'all see this mess? Look at that. And it's drawing right on back up. It's just drawing right on back up. Quick as I can flat iron it out, trying to straighten it out, because I dyed it and washed it, and y'all know how natural hair do. Hey, India, how you doing, beautiful? Y'all know how natural hair do. And so it's doing one of them numbers on me quick as I can do it. And I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work. So I don't know, y'all. I'm tempted to do something else to it. I don't know what, but this ain't happening. I was gonna straighten it with a straightening comb, but I decided to flat iron it because I got some great flat irons. But honey, y'all see this stuff curling right back up. Thank you, Miss Val. This is the color. Well, I usually wear more blonder than this, but look at that. Look at this mess. Look at that. It's curling right back up, y'all. It's curling right on back up. It's just like it didn't even do me no good. I got tired. I'm over it. Okay, I'm truly over it. Don't cut it. Try a silk press. I had a silk press, and when I got it done, it lasted it didn't even last an hour, honey. When I left out that place, baby, it was doing just what it's doing now, and it was so pretty, y'all. It was so pretty. I'm trying to make it pretty now, but I don't know if I'm gonna succeed, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep on making it do what it do, okay? And at least if I can get it from this state, and then I press it out some more and curl it, I think. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Hold up. Yes, honey. Let me tell y'all something. We truly got some hypocrites on this blue app. Some hypocrites. Do y'all hear me? Hypocrites on here, honey. I was over there on the social media outlet, honey. Over there in them YouTube streets. Child. Because it's some people I don't watch, okay? And, you know, because I just don't like the fakeness, you know. And I heard some very disturbing stuff now. Now, y'all know I got a lot of little nieces and nephews out here, regardless of whether I'm friends with their parents anymore or not. Kids are still kids. Why is folks out here talking about these children like that? It don't make, but then I had so many people in my inbox talking about why I support Sharita and blah, blah, blah. But, honey, I was on Renee Reacts live, and she was replaying the live. I was just outdone. Hey, Heather, how you doing? The things that were said about a 9-year-old child, was ridiculous, okay? But This the crazy world we live in. That's the crazy in the language. Oh my God. This the crazy world we live in. But you know, certain people put on certain ads. But I told y'all, baby, that mask got to come off at some point and at some time. That mask got to come off. It ain't gonna stay on. It's just like when we put on makeup, baby. At some point, we got to take it up off our face, okay? The real you is gonna eventually show through. Why you around here acting like you Grey Poupon, baby, and you just some regular mustard, some regular Heinz mustard, just like everybody else. You was not Grey Poupon, and baby, it shows. There's nothing ladylike about what I heard, okay? That way, that part is definitely in that order. But you know what? It goes to show that it's some really pressed people out here, real pressed, okay? But then, why get mad when somebody else is doing the same thing to you that you doing to somebody else? I tell you, everything that you put out there in the universe is going to return to you. So be careful of the things that you put out there in the universe. Y'all, what my heart said, my thumbs up and my likes. Y'all get some, because I'm not going to be on here long, y'all. Now, we going to finish this up tomorrow, but I ain't going to be on here long. I'm good. Glad to see you live. Glad to see you too, baby. I've been just handling business, and, you know, I come on here as needed. I don't have to come on here 24/7. I ain't finna do 24/7 because I definitely have a life. I have, you know, things, business that I have to take care of, and content, other content that I'm going to be bringing to you all that I have to work on. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Miss Val. That I have to work on. I have grandchildren. My granddaughter, y'all know I have her 99.5% of the time. So, you know, those things are important. Spending time with your family is very, very important because, hey, Charlie, hey, Neville's, because, hey, Lenora, we don't know. Everybody got an expiration date. So I would just rather spend the majority of my time with my family and doing things that are very, very productive, okay? I can't come on here 6 and 7 times. I ain't gonna do that. Now I'm gonna try to up it up for y'all, okay? Maybe 3, maybe 4, you know. But when I come, I want to come with something very entertaining and, you know, stay true to who I am. There are still a lot of people that I do support, and I see why they do the things they do because you got some real hypocrites out here, okay? So now when somebody else is on your tail, these people is crazy, you know? Oh, my God, what I heard tonight. I had to clutch my pearls, okay? We cannot give out any advice to anybody or tell somebody how to be a lady or how to have any class if we don't have any ourselves. Heather says family first. Charlie said make the memories with family. That's what I do, honey. I'll be with family tomorrow. We got things to do, business to handle, and we be talking about a lot of different things. So we be talking about a lot of different things, like, we'll talk about what's going on, but we don't stay on that because it's so low vibrational, okay? So we don't sit around and want to just continuously discuss somebody 24 hours a day. No, that's not what we're going to do. I literally, hey, Crystal, do not be knowing what's going on. Like, seriously. And when I do chime in on the people that I support, I have to find out. I have to just, try to figure it out. Sometimes, like, what's going on now? So many things are happening. A lot of people losing their pages and stuff. But, it's just some wild stuff. Police people getting, it's just crazy, okay? I admire that about you. Thank you, Heather. I stay in my lane, okay? I don't have time to be sitting up trying to, like it's a soap opera, all up invested in what somebody else got going on. That's not for me. I think that if you spend more time trying to figure out what you need to do with yourself, then life will be a whole lot greater instead of judging somebody else, what somebody else got going on, or pointing your fingers or trying to correct somebody else when you need correcting yourself. And I think I talked about that earlier. I said, miss you, son, having surgery tomorrow. Keep us in your prayers. I'm still fighting this mean cancer. Need me a dose of you. Oh, thank you, Lenora. Definitely, you would definitely be in my prayers, baby. Definitely. Someone hit me in my inbox today, a very spiritual person, and they wanted to tell me some things. And what they told me, they were accurate. They were very on point about everything that they said, you know, every word of it. And they don't even know me, but they were accurate, y'all. They were so accurate till it was scary. So, you know, we just have to be, I don't entertain a lot of people. And like I said, my circle is very, very small. I've learned my lesson about just without really getting to know people, allowing people in my personal space, allowing them around the people that I love. I have to be very selective, very careful. You have to limit who you allow around you. Limit yourself. You just can't let everybody have access to you. Just because they seem okay, they appear to be okay, and you think they all nice. No, you got to really do your research and dig deep and go by your discernment and what your spirit is telling you. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not too late. Listen to it. Because people have some hidden agendas, honey. They have hidden agendas, and everybody's intentions are not good. When I tell you Satan is walking this earth, he definitely is. And if y'all ain't figured that out by now, child, I'm trying to tell you, stay prayed up. That's all I can tell you. And keep the whole armor of God on at all times. You got to, because you are in a spirit. We're all in a spiritual battle right now. Okay? And when you find yourself being attacked, you got to figure out what it is that you need to do. Hey, Carrie, you got to figure out what it is that you need to do and switch it up. And then you have to pull back sometimes and just close yourself off to, you know, immediate family or your immediate friends that you've been knowing for years and years and years. Like my friend Ella, she came over here last night. I've been knowing her ever since I moved here. A very, very, very good friend. I know her. And my mama always told me a friend is not somebody that you see every day, because you should have something to do. And when I was coming up, my mama would always tell me, you don't need no house full of no women running in and out your door. And I did not do that, y'all. She said, don't no woman need to be running in and out your door every day. I had friends that stayed next door to me. We didn't see each other every day. Sometimes you got to cut that out because you need to get yourself together. You need to stay grounded. You have to readjust or realign yourself sometimes. And sometimes you need that break so you can, you know, meditate, detoxify, okay? When y'all don't see me on here, I be detoxifying, because even in the everyday world, you're going to be around people. You're going to come in contact with different people. And you don't know what kind of spirits these people have on them. You don't know. You don't know what kind of spirits you be bringing, attaching yourself to, talking to them, interacting with them. You have to be really, really careful. Y'all keep them hearts and them thumbs up and stuff going for me. Hey, Frida, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? So now y'all see what I'm dealing with right now, and I'm trying to straighten all this mess out, and it still needs some more straightening. It's like, I don't know. I'm tired now. I think I'm gonna just revert to the straightening comb once I get it to a certain, and then it'll come on out some more, and maybe it'll stay that way. But yes, y'all, so I just be looking at it all, you know, and I be like, wow. And the saying is true, what goes around comes around. That's why I tell y'all, be careful of what you do. Be careful of who you speaking on. Be careful of all that stuff, because it's going to backfire. And the real you is going to be shown. The obvious demands no explanation, you know. Because people can put on all kind of fronts, but if you pay close attention, they're going to show you who they are. Don't be ignoring them red flags. They're going to show you who they really are. You're going to notice that they're catching the attitude because they see all the love that you get from your family, or you're too close, or if somebody just want to close you off from the world and they only want to have access to you and don't want nobody else to have access to you. You need to, you need to take note of that. I've been in situations like that where I was in a relationship like that. No, that's not a good sign at all. It's not a good sign. Because that's how it starts. When they can isolate you. If you ain't the one doing the isolation, don't nobody need to be trying to isolate you from none of your friends, your family, none of that. You be the one that do the isolation, okay? And you know, because you know the reason why you're isolating yourself, because you need to be grounded. And a lot of times when we need to be grounded, the God wants to work on us or talk to us or give us a message. Hey, Frazier, or give us a message or direct or guide us. Sometimes he needs us to ourselves. He needs us to ourselves so he can minister to us, so we can actually hear him speak to us and give us some guidance in the instruction. The devil can't stay in the back long till it, okay? And it's the truth. And eventually, them people gonna show you who they really, really are. Especially if you are anointed and you got that gift, and you have that, especially you got that third eye open, and you got that gift of discernment. You're gonna see right through the madness, right through the bull crap. And in this point in time, if you've been on your spiritual journey, you should recognize that sometimes you'll get caught slipping because you've been and got distracted and you're not paying attention. Pay attention at all times. Somebody always tell me, pay attention to your surroundings at all times. And y'all know we living in the day, you got to pay attention to your surroundings, because if you don't, you're going to get caught slipping. You at a gas station, just because it's broad daylight and there's other people around, don't mean that something won't happen. Don't mean that something will not happen. I done seen the person get robbed in broad daylight. I'm looking at it like, is that really happening? I'm talking about, I saw it with my own eyes, and it was broad daylight, y'all. And this man really stuck this woman up and took her, called her purse and everything. So always be aware of your surroundings, your people, and your places and your things, okay? If you somewhere in your spirit, it ain't sitting right in your spirit, or you very uncomfortable somewhere, remove yourself from the situation. If you hanging with somebody, but it seems uncomfortable and it's not sitting well in your spirit, remove yourself from the situation. That way, that part is definitely in that water. Don't second guess your intuition. Don't second guess your discernment. Don't second guess the Holy Spirit. Don't second guess God first and foremost, because you're gonna get warning signals. That's just like your body lets you know something is wrong when you don't feel well or you're coming down with a fever. That's your body's way of saying something is wrong. You need to figure out what it is, or you need to go seek help right now, because something is wrong. And if you don't, guess what? It could possibly cost you your life. I really don't know how this Facebook stuff really works, but I enjoy you and DR. You are both positive. Okay. Positive women. I don't know if it's okay to say her name on your page, so I put her initials. I watch both of y'all. I praise both of you. If I should have those initials, please delete them. You fine, baby. I will go hard for you both. I don't know her, so I'm not trying to promote anyone. I will put this same message on her page. Is not a promoter, but I would love for you all to rise to the top of this Facebook. Thank you so much. And all it takes is patience and consistency, and first and foremost, remaining humble. And I tell everybody, if you're doing this social media stuff, you got to be doing it for the right reasons, because if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it is not going to last. Yeah, we might not be making those big checks, them $10,000, $60,000, $80,000 a month checks. No, but I always tell y'all anyway, don't put all y'all eggs in one basket, because this change up so much, and you got to do too much to make $1, you know. It change up at any time. You don't know when they can stop it, when anything can happen. So don't let this be your only source of income, and definitely don't let it be your main source of income, because it's definitely not my main source, okay? I never intended it to be. I wanted to use it to, you know, boost my brand, to reach other people that I couldn't normally reach on a regular basis. I want to be able to reach people all around the world and spread something good. Put a smile on somebody's face, and this allows me to do that. This allows me to connect with other people that I wouldn't normally be able to connect to. And that's a good thing. You know, it didn't allow me to, you know, see how weird and crazy people are and how insane they are. And we're talking about people that are supposed to be adults. It lets me see that, hey, anything is possible, honey. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody for real. I ain't in no cliques with nobody. You know, if I support you, I support you. And I got a lot of them that I truly, truly support because they have been genuine to me. And I give the same thing back. And they've been 100. A lot of people might not like them, but okay. A lot of people don't like me. It's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. If everybody liked the same thing, then it'll be a boring world. If everybody was doing the same thing, then it'll be a boring world. So somebody got to like something different. You know, my mom, my aunt used to always say, there's somebody for everybody, and there's a job for everybody. When she used to say there's somebody, my auntie used to say there's somebody for everybody, and she ain't never lied. Because everybody don't like the same thing. You can see a person in your head, you saying, I know they can't get nobody. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Because somebody gonna like that person. Just because you might think that they are unappealing, they might be appealing to somebody else. Y'all know the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's so true. It's so true. I'm glad we all don't like the same thing and not attracted to the same thing. Somebody be left out. Heather says, I think you're always real and telling it like it is. I try. And, you know, I try to, you know, set the example. I am not perfect. I will make mistakes. And I'll come and tell y'all when I make mistakes, because, honey, I'm human. Okay? But overall, I try to do what's right. And if I'm wrong, I can admit it. I can say, hey, you know what? I was wrong. I know how to say that. I'm grown enough to say that. I know how to take accountability. I ain't gonna sit and argue with you. I'm gonna go back and, you know, you might be right. Let me go back and evaluate the situation, because you could be right about that. You know. Let me see. And that's the problem. People don't know how to communicate. If you feeling some type of way, that's why a lot of friendships end, or people be talking behind each other back. If somebody did something to you and you feeling some type of way, go tell that person. Address that person. Don't hold it in, because they don't know. They might not know. Or it might be an explanation for why they might have did what they done. Or if they hurt you in a way, they might not have even knew that they done it. They might not have did it purposely. So discuss your feelings. That's even in relationships, friendships. Discuss it. If it's true, if the love is genuine. Thank you, Crystal. If the love is genuine, you're going to tell that person. But a lot of people get in positions or they think they forget to be humble, and they think that they're better than anybody else. And then when things hit the fan, the same people that they stepped on that always was rooting for them and had their back, you know, they ain't had nothing to do with them no more once they reached a certain level. But then when something happens and drop them right back down to reality, because all along they was never above anybody anyway. You just in a whole nother category. Everybody got different categories around here. Now you want to reach back to them same people that really had your back, that you gave your behind. You gave them your behind to kiss. And a lot of people do that when they get up on their feet or get to where they're in a better situation. Them same people that was riding with them when they didn't have nothing or trying to build something that they didn't gave their butt, they get them their butt to kiss. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. if it was really genuine, if the person was genuine that it had your back. Because, you know, you got some people that can have motives and act like they really got your back and really don't. Okay? That happens too. But that all will come out. That ain't gonna last long. You're gonna see straight through that too. You're gonna be like, wow. And all along, they be doing some scandalous, underhanded stuff behind your back, honey. But when God is for you, he gonna reveal it each and every time. God is not gonna allow you to continuously be in the dark about nothing or be nobody's fool. It's up to you to see it. Because a lot of times he show us, but we don't want to see it because we don't want to see nothing bad or think anything different than what we already think about that person. Because we're looking at what they're doing instead of looking at what they're really doing. The intention. The motive. What's really in their heart for real. We got to stop looking at materialistic things. Because all that ain't real either. You got to understand the purpose and the reason why people do stuff. What's the real reason? Is it genuine? Or is there a motive? Some people do stuff from the heart and they really truly mean it. You'll know when somebody do something from the heart because you'll never hear it again. They'll never bring it up in your face or act like you owe them anything. They don't expect nothing from you. Y'all know how many people that have truly blessed me and didn't expect anything from me? How many people that I have blessed and I don't want nothing from them? They'll never hear it. You never even know I did it unless they tell me to tell you I did it. Because what's understood don't need to be explained. That way, that part, and definitely in that order. Y'all see how this stuff just steady drawing right on back up? Y'all see? What I'm finna do with this here. Oh, my computer went out. It's time to go on the charger anyway. Now, I'm gonna go watch this movie that I've been debating on all day long. I went to look for it, but I think it's really, really good. So I'm gonna go watch it, but I just wanted to hop in here and show y'all some love, some late night love like we've been doing. You always have good messages. They be right on time. Love you always. I love you too, Sheila. Sheila, you know I love me some you, honey. I love me some you. Lenore says, a season and reason you need to know. And when to hold and let go. Amen to that. I totally agree to you. You got to know. And a lot of times we be crying about letting things go when something happens. We got to stop doing it. Because God been to remove them people or removed you out of a situation and to save you from being attached to some things that you didn't need to be attached to because he saw what was coming. He saw the storm coming before you did. And then you around here moping. No, that's not what we're going to do. No, we're going to move on. We're going to smile, and we definitely not going to lose no sleep. We're going to say, okay, hey, let me see what else I need to be doing because there's something else I need to do. Just, time up. It's just simple as that. Wait a minute. Somebody want to come on? Let you come on? Please talk to me. I got you, Patricia. I'm finna push it right now, baby. Hold up. There you go. Come on in. I ain't gonna be on here too. Come on in, Patricia. I sent you your invite, baby. And that's the truth, y'all.
I'm up here.
Hey, baby, you are, wait a minute. Are you?
I'm always in the dark. Don't worry about that. But you know what?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was listening to you before your son passed.
Yes, ma'am.
And you corrected me when he did pass. You is a bright, beautiful, spiritual woman. I just want to tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
I live in Georgia. I'm from Virginia. I filed for a divorce. I got a divorce decree that said I've been divorced a year and a half. He took me back to court and fought it. They made us back married. This man, listen to me. I can show you proof. I can show you copies of everything.
Wow.
He living with a woman for the last 3 years. I live in this house. Yeah, he helped with the bills. I don't sleep with him since 2019. He said if he catch me with somebody, I'm going to go the way my mama went. My mama was murdered at 34 years old. She was shot in the head. I can see you everything I tell you. Georgia here, my family, as long as I can help them, they don't help me. I don't have a woman that can show me what to do. I mean, I probably went home to a funeral. My cousin husband died. His funeral tomorrow. He said, well, he's scared I'm going to go down there with my ex. So he wouldn't let me go to the funeral. So I lay here in the dark. Now I can show you around my house. But I just so messed up. I killed myself so many ways. Where I had breast cancer surgery in November. I've been trying to die so much because I can't get saved from this food. My windows are nailed down because he took the air conditioners out the windows and climbed in to make sure nobody. Now we don't have the same address no more. Okay. But because our name is on this home that we buy, but I make the mortgage. Mortgage ain't before 72. 5 bedroom, blah blah blah, whatever. But I gotta excuse my life. I gotta keep kissing his ass to help me. He fixed my daughter's car. He go fix my granddaughter's plumbing, or he do all that. So everybody say, well, Mom, what he doing? You know, right now, the reason why I'm in the dark, because my first husband beat the teeth out of my mouth. I'm going to show you how I look in the light. My mama kicked me out at 12 after she pimped me out. Sold me to everybody. That's why I don't even care if somebody murder her. But I'm going to show you how I look in the light. That's why you going to see me in the dark. You ready?
You so beautiful woman. That don't matter.
And look, and then he did this. Then he did this.
Oh, wow.
Stabbed me 16 times. Wow. So I got light. But I choose to be in the dark. See that?
Yes, ma'am.
And I hear what you saying, but you know the same thing in the world. I got some friends that's strong. Know they tell me, girl, he paying the bills. Long he kicking them bills in, you ain't got to work. I get 941 SSI. I said, but then I gotta let him rape me. Know what Georgia police officer told me? I'm gonna make copies tomorrow, forward them to your page. They say I am murder property. His girlfriend egged my house, bust my window. He done took the vehicles. I go to 5 different doctors. I'm gonna send you everything so you can see I'm not a lying black woman. I cannot kill myself because God won't let me go, but I hate the world. Because I ask God, why do you let me go through this? And when I send you copies of everything, I'm going to inbox it to you. And you can go and join. Matter of fact, you go on the computer and put up our names. And you're going to see he been in jail 14 times. They put an ankle monitor on him. He violated that. Know why? Know the judge told me. She said, Miss Wright, what is you got to keep him from keep coming around there? They say they're going to lock him up for 14 days. They call me day 4. Because it's not a serious crime. We just want to let you know we letting him out early. I asked the police officer, can I borrow your gun? And let me kill him. He told the judge, he said, Your Honor, you have to borrow my gun. Everybody in the courtroom laughed. I said, Your Honor, I ain't looked pretty since I was 21. And I raised 12 kids. And they watch him drag me around the yard, They watch him throw me outside naked. But guess what? They had to have a roof over their head. They had to have somewhere to eat. See, that's what I did. Everybody grown and gone now. So guess what? I'm laying here in the dark listening to you. I used to listen to some other people, but they weird. I realize they got some stuff going on. And I ain't naming nobody, but you know, but I'm saying, and I'm like, I don't have a mom, never had one. My aunts told me, sell it, baby. Between your legs is a jewel. So I was 15 with baby one, 17 baby two, 18 married with baby three, and he beat me for 17 years. I finally got away. Then I married somebody here in Georgia. And I did talk to him. Somebody told me I should never did, but I thought if I tell him what I've been through, he would do me better. He did me better than the nigga that did me before that one. He with a woman right now. How about we got the same name? She sent me nasty videos of having sex. Ain't nothing I can do about nothing. Nothing. And you know, everybody say, the Lord don't want you to act up, be good. So guess what? I just don't do nothing. He just talked to me 3 minutes ago. He said, well, I'm in the driveway now. Let me go on in here with that. And refused to give me a divorce. April the 26th will be 15 years. He has not been with me in 5. She don't know we still married. She don't know he paying bills. I can forward you all his text messages telling me he loved me. Nobody would never be better than me. I can forward. I'm telling you, you dealing with a woman that can prove everything she's saying to you. I done tried to take pills. They told me the pills were too old. They told me they weren't strong enough. I tried to cut my wrist. They said I didn't cut it low enough. I just give up on killing me. I don't know what God wants for a person like me. And I just happened to pick up my phone just then to put it on the charger and saw you up here talking. But enough is enough for a black woman that been on her own since she was 12. And God let me to make it to be 60.
And no woman should have to go through what you're going through.
I went to the doctor today thinking I'm getting an x-ray. They stuck 4 needles in my leg to check something got to do with, they just trying to figure out why my leg having problems. And they had me on a machine. Then they put this other stuff on the bottom of my feet, behind my ankle, and everything. They say it's nerve damage. So I got to stand there where they stick them needles in me and everything. And I said, God, see this? You want me to love you, but I'm being tortured for loving people that never love me back. That's what I don't understand. People that really need to be loved is dead. And the devils that's living still doing here. I don't get it. And the reason why I say about your son was gone because of you, the reason why, because people are envious of you, jealous of you, and you got haters. I watch people talk about you. I do that. And I say, well, they really own her. You talk about food, how you gonna get to your last restaurant before he closed, and talk about your grandkids. I said, I can't get on her. As soon as you ain't doing what nobody wants you to do, your friends hated on you, stolen a gun. So you know I've been on there a long time. Okay, now I said, look at that hatred.
Yeah.
Instead of black women sticking together to help women, I don't get this. Men stick together to make sure the brother cheat on his sister, but sisters don't ride together to show us how to be better and how to make it in this world.
So true.
My sister work at a hospital right now in the maternity ward. A girl in there, 19 last night, boyfriend beat her till she lost the baby. How about the mama talking about, don't you press charges over my son? And kind of find the girl live with them, so she told him she don't know who beat her up.
See, that's
I don't understand why we can't women. Why we got to be jealous and envious and hatred. I told a lady one day I love tangerine. And I said, "Ooh, I love that pocketbook." It was on. I mean, it just stood out. Oh, this cost $300. You don't know what that is. All I said was I love the color.
And no,
In church, look, in church though.
I be seeing people, they be like, "Oh, I like your earrings. I do like this. I take them off. You can have them."
I raised kids nobody never wanted, and I don't know how I even did it because nobody never raised me. I got a retired uncle that's a judge, another one from the Marine. I can call them right now and tell them I need some money. Know what they gonna tell me? Is your shit still good? I've been selling it all my life to pay bills. That's all I've been about. Only thing my grandkids can tell you, I always married somebody. I married for financial. I've never married a person a day in my life because I love them. I don't even know what love is. I love my grandchildren. I guess I do because I took care of them. But I don't loving a man. All I supposed to do, like my cousin told me, you do or do. You pimp that nigga out. You get what you get out of him. But seeing I'm loving and somebody rubbing on me, no. How much? What you working with? Really loving? A mother should have did that to me. Instead of telling me I can't go to school because you got two coming over, I got to take a shower and make sure you get your money. Are you seriously telling me that?
You got some mamas out here like that.
I had two people wanted to write a book, and guess what? I don't even know where they at. I told them I ain't want no money. I need somebody to learn from my story.
I'm glad you're sharing your story.
Because, I mean, it's, who lives like that? And they couldn't find out we live in the project. So why is on selling my tail and there's 6 of us? Everybody told me, well, you so much like her. That's why she treated you bad. I wasn't even allowed to call her mom. I had to call her San. I called her mom one day. She beat the hell out of me. If you ever say that word again, I done beat with pots and pans. Look, I got a hole in my hand where she beat me with an umbrella and the tip went in my hand. See, everything I do, I got police documents. I got everything. I just want to tell my story before I die so I can help somebody. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of living in the dark. My room this dark in the morning. I don't open my blinds. I don't nothing. If I call the police and he in here, they say, Miss Wright, you got to realize something. You murder property. We can't do nothing about that. I said, but he raping me. They said, well, you his. I said, but he don't live here. They said, but his name on the house. He entitled to it. And I'm scared to kill him because I don't want to go to prison. Well, I ain't scared to kill him. I just don't want to go to prison. But tired is tired.
Yeah.
And I just showed you my mouth. I shouldn't have been this way at 22 years old. And I showed you my stomach. Who gonna stab somebody 16 times? I was always told, as a woman, you shut up. If I ask your opinion, you speak. If not, that's why y'all get y'all butt whooped. Because you open your mouth when you shouldn't open your mouth. So guess what? When a man talk, I shut up. I can talk, nigga, ain't no man in here. But technically, let one come around me. You saying something? I said, no, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. I don't. My daughter, 43 years old. I watched my first husband throw her out the car. Because she was talking back. He said, that's what happened. Excuse my language. He said, that's what happened with red bitches. But my daughter had black hair, white, and she is. You can look on her page. She is yellow, 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 yellow. I jumped out and went back and got her. We got home. Both of us got a whooping. But my daughter got help. She went through counseling. She's 43 now. But right now, she's still She still got issues. Right now, she got a gun. She got a permit for a gun. She picked me up from the doctor today, and she said, I wish somebody would. He gonna be shocked because I killed him. I'm gonna be shocked that I did kill him. And you gonna be shocked because you gonna get me off. I said, baby, mama got you. She said, mama, why you don't fight? I said, I done gave up. I'm tired. I've been fighting all my life. And I'm tired, you know. I don't know what to do. And I'm sorry to
Oh
bother
no,
you
you
or
don't.
your listener.
No,
And
ma'am.
your listener. I just don't know what to do. I
You're
mean,
not bothering me, baby. No. You need to get this out. You needed to talk about this. And I'm glad
but
that
it's
you're
sad.
sharing with us. And I know
Just like right now, I left him. I mean, he left me in 2019. It's 2023. I'm letting this house. I'm gonna cut the light on. I ain't gonna be. I'm drinking a beer. I'm gonna cut the light on.
okay.
I know you. I mean, I'm gonna cut the light on so you can see. You
That's
see me?
see you, baby.
Hey, I'm in here. But you know the sad thing in the world is I'm just so tired to where I told the police officer, I said I can just kill him or he can kill me. See, my mama was murdered by a man named Richard Wright. How about I'm married to somebody named Clint Wright? And he always tell me, you want to go like your mama went? Somebody text him what? I'm sorry, I'm messing with your guest. I'm sorry.
No, they said we're going to keep you in our prayers.
Because I'm tired.
I know, baby.
You know, I'm just so tired that, you know, it's just enough is enough, you know. See, I cut myself here. They say it won't low enough. I mean, everything. I'm just tired. Everybody want me to be happy, see? All I got in my room is these sodas. See that? Who got these many sodas? There's nothing else to do. And I said, let me put my phone on the charge. It's going to go dead. And then I heard you talking. I said, she up here again. And then when I heard what you were saying, I said, oh, God, she on them money. Let me keep saying. And I said about 5 requests.
I just so happened to look down and I saw you. And I was
Because, you know, it's just like I joined the church. And I watched the pastor cheat and do things he do, which that's none of my business. But like I told him, I can't hear you give me the word when you doing what you doing. He said, because you getting personal. I said, I'm so busy following God and you, I didn't catch that fool doing me. And he was a deacon. He was his head deacon in church. Wow. He said, Pat, you got to understand, so we can serve God the way God wants us to serve her. He said, but we born with whore tendencies. One woman would never satisfy us. He said, that's why I've been married 5 times. He said, we all born out of sin. Your husband's a whore. You will never satisfy him. You just need to get with the program. Long as he taking care of the bills, long as he doing what he got to do, men are whores. And that's what we gonna be. He said, I'm a pastor when I'm on the podium, but I'm a man when I walk off. And I said, okay. So that's what I deal with. So he a pastor, how he lie?
That's what most pastors do best is lie.
But he said he on wife number 3. He said God gonna send him wife number 4. And she's sitting right there laughing. I say, talking about you. So I don't go to church anymore. I talk to God on my bed because a man can't talk to me because you're a dog.
And they don't understand that.
And I say, God, how you make them first? They fools. They the one hurting us. Everybody say, Pat, why you ain't doing that? He been gone 4 years. You still ain't dating nobody. I'm still legally married, and it's nasty. And really, I don't want to date nobody. Not with my issues. You know, I dated for a reason. The first one got me off the street. I was homeless with 2 kids. I told my aunt, I said, he beating me. She said, get pregnant. He'll stop beating you. So I got pregnant. Yeah, I had a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. I was on my own at 12, and I had a baby at 15. I was hoeing, I was tricking, I was whatever, because I had nowhere to live. I don't know who my second baby by. Hell, I don't know who the first one is by. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. They got hazel eyes, sometimes they green. I don't care what they are, they're human.
That's right.
I met him. He had a nightclub. He let me dance every night and let my kids sit behind the bar. And I had to give him half of my money. He said, where you going? I said, I don't have nowhere to go. He took me in, him and his brother. They took me in with 2 babies. They pimped me out to their dope boys. Long as nobody didn't touch I didn't matter. Long as nobody didn't touch my kid. Long as nobody didn't touch my kid, because I would have set the whole damn house on fire. So I did whatever. And then he married me. And he was beating me. And I told my aunt, I said, he beating me. She said, you need to give him a child, because them kids not here, he's going to beat you. So I got pregnant, and I had a son, which is the 3rd. I gave him, my son 38 years old now. They grew up watching him beat me. Nothing changed with the beating. I did what I had to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out. It's okay.
And I stayed there until they finished school. I made them go in the military so I could get away from him. And then when I left him, they started having children. And they started leaving their children on me. So I moved here to get away from him because he was trying to kill me. That's how I moved to Georgia. So then I married this fool because I ended up with 8 grandbabies. And I don't believe in shacking. Even though it's wrong to marry somebody for the wrong reason, I did. And he was like, why you alone? Why you raising kids by yourself? So I started telling him what I've been through, thinking he will be okay, you know. And then he did me worse. I got kids that were 4 days old. I had grandkids that were 1 month old. I mean, I was a hell of a grandma. I was a bad whatever else, but they don't realize I'm married for them. I never married nobody because I was happy in love or I just could not be without him. But I married for a situation. Now I can't seem to get out of this one. And I called Virginia, I called Atlanta, and I called North Carolina. I said I gotta file a divorce decree. They said you legally divorced. I said he took me back to court in 2021, and the judge threw it out. He said that is against the law.
Yeah, because I'm like, that ain't.
He said, but Georgia make their own rules, so technically I'm still his. I want to take a picture of it and I'm going to send it to you. And then I'm going to send you the letter where the judge threw it out and say I'm legally back his wife. I'm back married to property again. 10:30 at night, I called 911. I said, he in the yard in the tree. They said, Mr. Wright, we are so sick of you. They said, Miss Wright, if I do not let him in here, they can lock me up. They said, I have to let him in here whenever he want to come in. It's against the law for me to lock him out.
We got to do some checking.
That's what I need to find out.
We gonna do some research for you and figure something out for you because that's not right. That's not right. That ain't nothing right about that. And especially if he's doing all these things to you.
He live with a girlfriend right now. I can see his page. His Facebook page is Clint Wright. You're gonna see him on Facebook with his girlfriends, his family, everything. Legally still married to me. She sent me a nasty video in Valentine with them having sex. They told me that I had to pursue it. They said I couldn't share it. They said, but they can take it off my phone. They say because it was something had to do with pornography, something. I don't know what they said it was. He told me if I do it, he'll stop helping me with the light bill and everything. I said, well, I didn't want to see it. She'll message me, hey, B, you mad? I'm with him. And I'm asking, can you leave me alone, please? I'm not. She done been to jail 2 times. She had one judge before he died. His name was Judge Anus. Look him up. He kept locking her up. He said, I'm tired of you messing with this woman. You the one nasty sleeping with this woman's husband. She said, hey, bald mouth drunk bitch. I can't wait to find you in my neighborhood so I can kill you. I went to court and judge locked her up. He locked her up 2 times. And then since then he done died. And everybody said, what do you do? I said, it's nothing I can do. I don't know. I'm just reaching out. I really don't. I wish you would.
Because it should be something, like somebody was saying, a TPO. It should be something that you can do. I don't know who them folks was and why they did that. That ain't making no sense. So you make sure you.
I'm just telling you and your people, I'm going to spell our names out. And they can go on the internet right now. No, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you our name. You can go on the internet. And you're going to pull it up where you're going to see. She ain't lying. He been locked up 14 times. I ain't telling you nothing for no ratings. I'm telling you, if you go on, like when I called a lady in Atlanta, she said, man, what can I help you with? I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to get a divorce. I don't know what I'm supposed to get. I said, I went to court. I explained the same thing I explained to you to her. She said, give me the name. I gave her the name and everything. She said, give me the case number. I gave the case number. She said, baby, you divorced. I said, but I got a letter where we went to court and the judge threw it out. She said, send me a picture of that letter. So I found the letter. I took a picture of it. But the judge gave me, before he died, he gave me $500 a month for 10 years. He said I can go back to my name and take his name off this house.
Yeah, because once you get that divorce, they can't retro that. They cannot. They can't do that.
That's why when you get involved, I'm going to send you everything to show you. I have a final divorce decree. It said January 19, 2019 or January the 9th, 2019. Our divorce. We went back to court because I didn't get my alimony. He showed up with a lawyer. That thing to do, the judge say, look, I ain't familiar with this case. I don't know about this case. He said, I'm just going to dismiss everything. I raised my hand. I said, y'all know what that mean? He said, you still married that fool. I'm throwing everything out. And I said, Your Honor, what about? I said, what about the house? He said, y'all get somebody, get it sold, whatever. He said, but right now, I don't have time to deal with this case. It's never been my case. I'm done with it. So I do have that letter because they said, do you want a copy of it? He paid for a copy for me where they transcribe and then they give it to you. I got the letter showing they threw it out, and I got the letter showing I got a divorce decree. But they telling me right now I am his property.
You make sure you inbox me your phone number, and I'm gonna check on some things for you. Okay?
Please, because I'm just, you know what? I'm doing what I'm doing because I had to do it, but I'm tired.
Yes,
and I told him, and I tell him all the time, I said, you'd be lucky I just don't own a gun. I said, I probably end up shooting myself instead of you. I said, well, can we just stop this? Your girlfriend getting on my nerve. I'm tired of you, and I'm just done. I said, can we just? And I said, well, I'm gonna find me somebody. Oh, don't get me to hurt nobody. So I can't date nobody. He threatened to beat everybody up. He said, I got to go to Mexico to date. And I said, why? He said, because I got a felony and I can't go across the border. See how stupid that is? I'm telling you what he told me. My granddaughter, I call my granddaughter, they'll tell you. They said, Papa, you wrong. He said, oh, she ain't allowed to date nobody. And I don't. I mean, not that I want to. You know, we got to get somebody to cut the grass. My sister got somebody at her job to cut the grass. He came around here. He stopped the guy. He said, who is you? He said, her sister, Trina got me to cut the grass. So I go out there. I said, what did you messing with him for? Because this is my grass. He said, no, I'm being paid to cut the grass. How about the guy won't come no more to cut the grass?
Wow. Now we're gonna do that. My phone is about to go dead, but I'm glad that you shared your story with us, and we're gonna be trying to figure out what it is that some kind of resource to try to help you and check into that for you, because nobody should be going through what you're going through, and I know you're tired.
Yeah, because I don't need money. I just need advice.
We got you.
And I need people to help me. So if your phone keep dinging, that means I'm making copies and sending it to your inbox.
Okay.
I'm gonna send the first thing I'm gonna send you is the divorce decree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you everything after. I'm gonna send you how many times he been to jail for assault on me. I'm gonna send you everything. So it's gonna fill up right now. So when you share with the people you trust,
Okay.
you're gonna say she legit because she's sending me real stuff.
Okay. Okay.
And I just thank you and everybody for listening.
Love you, baby.
Thank you. I love y'all. But I'm gonna send you real stuff. And y'all go online, you're gonna say she ain't lying. Okay. We got this.
Okay, we got your back, baby. We gonna see.
Please do.
We love you.
All right. Y'all have a good night. And I'm sorry to hold y'all up.
You ain't held nobody up, girl.
Okay, well, you have a good night.
You too, sweetie.
All right, I'm gonna start getting my documents together. I'm gonna send them to you.
Okay, do that.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Diamond, I told you I was gonna inbox you, and I didn't. I told you I don't know about this paper stuff, but if you can inbox, you gotta inbox me, Miss Bell. You probably have to do it on your personal page. It probably won't let you. Tell her we love her. Yes, we love you so much, baby, and thank you for sharing your story with us. And we're gonna see what we can do, what kind of information and resources we can get you, because that's not right. That's just not right, y'all. That's not right. But that's a strong woman, because she has been through a heck of a lot, and she's still standing. He got something great in store for her, and it's a reason why she's still standing. I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore. I just my phone about to go dead for one, and I need to pray about some things. I need to pray about this. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in a few hours. Good night, my kings and queens. Yes, Lisa, definitely. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and share for me, because if anybody can help out with some resources or some information that will be helpful to her, please inbox me. I love y'all.